Colorado legend Shedeur Sanders not in Browns QB1 mix. Dillion Gabriel, Kenny Pickett lead the way. Former Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders has remained a talking point since the NFL draft and even into the offseason. Sanders was selected in the 5th round after several things went wrong during the pre-draft process. As a 5th-round pick, he was quickly labeled a camp body. The reality for Shedeur Sanders is this. As a 5th-round pick, it rarely matters how talented you are. You may never even get the opportunity to win the starting job. Emmanuel Acho said, sometimes as a 5th, 6th, 7th-round pick, they are already cutting you. You are a camp body. You are there for training camp. There's already speculation that Sanders could be replaced by another incoming rookie next year if he doesn't prove himself soon. He ended up with the Cleveland Browns after reportedly struggling in pre-draft interviews. According to one anonymous scout, the concerns were legitimate. Shedeur Sanders is a very polarizing guy. We didn't like his attitude and how he handled the draft process. He wasn't prepared. He mailed it in at every step. He didn't take it seriously enough, the anonymous scout allegedly told Athlon Sports. The Browns' quarterback room is crowded, and the competition is heating up. While veterans like Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett appear to be frontrunners, there could be a surprise development, according to former Pro Bowl wide receiver T.J. Houshmandzadeh. I was told from somebody that's in the building that ain't a player. It's really coming down to Kenny Pickett or Dillion Gabriel. It's funny how that works. The Browns rotation front row, Houshmandzadeh said, that's what I was told. Follow the sporting news on WhatsApp. As it stands, Flacco and Sanders seem to be battling for the QB3 spot, a surprising twist given Flacco's experience. The competition is far from over, but for now, both Flacco and Sanders appear to be on the outside looking in. In a world where narratives drive headlines as much as stats, the Cleveland Browns' 2025 quarterback situation has taken a puzzling turn, with the training camp buzz intensifying. The usual suspects are in place, competition brewing, fans speculating, analysts dissecting, but there's one conspicuous absence from the QB1 conversation: Colorado legend Shedeur Sanders. And it's not just surprising, it's borderline bewildering. A legacy forged in Boulder. Rewind 2 years, and Shedeur Sanders was the face of college football's evolution. Under the glaring lights and gold-trimmed spotlight of Boulder, Colorado, he turned the Buffaloes from a struggling program into a must-watch team. Guided by his Hall of Famer father, Deion Coach Prime Sanders, Shedeur played with the poise of a seasoned pro and the swagger of someone born into greatness. His deep ball accuracy, pre-snap reads, and on-field leadership made him a natural NFL prospect. Many had him pegged as a top 10 pick in early 2024 mock drafts. Instead, he returned for another year at Colorado, citing unfinished business, and once again delivered electrifying performances that filled highlight reels and packed stadiums. While scouts nitpicked mechanics and durability, few doubted his pro upside. Then came the 2025 draft. The Browns, amidst a murky quarterback situation and a lukewarm free agent market, were seen as a logical fit. But draft night came and went. Shedeur, once destined for the lights, fell deeper than expected. The Browns did draft him, but not until the 3rd round. A head-scratcher given their needs and his resume. Now, the Browns QB room. Fast forward to July. Browns training camp is opening under gray skies and greater uncertainty. The presumed QB battle between former Steelers flameout Kenny Pickett, now sporting a brown and orange jersey, and journeyman-turned-opportunity seizer Dillion Gabriel, the surprise free agent pickup after a solid stint as a backup in Jacksonville. Pickett, for all his AFC North familiarity, has yet to cement himself as a consistent starter. Gabriel, while respected for his intelligence and leadership, remains unproven over a full season. And yet, they're leading the way, splitting first-team reps, being named in press conferences, and working extensively with the offensive starters. Sanders, he's stuck in third-team drills, throwing to practice squad hopefuls and special teams gunners, running scout routes. No press mentions, no real reps, no spotlight. The silence speaks loudly. Fans are perplexed. Why draft Shedeur if you're going to sit him behind mediocrity? Reads a trending thread on Browns Twitter, or whatever we're calling it these days. Others point to locker room dynamics, speculating whether his presence and his father's looming media shadow might be seen as a distraction for a franchise desperate for stability. Still, talent is talent, and hiding it behind the veil of development feels increasingly like organizational short-sightedness. Sources close to the Browns suggest concerns about Sanders' transition to a pro-style offense. There are murmurs about inconsistencies in his footwork, a slower than expected playbook absorption, and a desire to let him learn out of the spotlight. It's a familiar trope in NFL circles: protect the rookie, let him earn it. But that logic doesn't quite hold up when the alternatives are Pickett and Gabriel, neither of whom inspire long-term confidence. What's really at play? There's a deeper narrative brewing, one that stretches beyond X's and O's. The NFL is still learning how to embrace the new age quarterback: media savvy, brand built, unapologetically confident. Sanders, like Lamar Jackson or Cam Newton before him, represents not just a quarterback style, but a cultural force. And the league doesn't always know how to handle that